Elon Musk spent almost an hour talking about Grok without mentioning its Nazi problem. Samsung plans to launch its trifold smartphone by the end of the year, and OpenAI's own web browser could arrive within weeks. It's Thursday, July 10th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. xAI has officially launched Grok 4 during a live stream with Elon Musk, who called it the smartest AI in the world. He said that if you make the Grok 4 take the SATs and the GREs, it would get near-perfect results every time, and can answer questions it's never seen before. He said, Grok 4 is smarter than almost all graduate students in all disciplines simultaneously, and can reason at superhuman levels. Musk claimed that Grok 4 is smarter than almost all graduate students in all disciplines simultaneously, and can reason at superhuman levels. Musk and the xAI team showed benchmarks they used for Grok 4, including something called Humanity's Last Exam that contained 2,500 problems curated by subject matter experts in mathematics, engineering, physics, chemistry, biology, humanities, and other topics. When it was first released earlier this year, most models could only reportedly get single-digit accuracy. Grok 4, which is the single-agent version of the model, was able to solve around 40% of the benchmark's problems. Grok 4 Heavy, the multi-agent version, was able to solve over 50%. xAI is now selling a $300 per month Super Grok subscription plan, with access to Grok 4 Heavy and new features, as well as higher limits for Grok 4. The new model is better than PhD level in every subject, according to Musk. Sometimes it may lack common sense, he admitted, and it has not yet invented or discovered new tech in physics. But Musk believes it's just a matter of time. Grok is going to invent new tech maybe later this year, he said, and he would be shocked if it doesn't happen next year. At the moment, though, xAI is training the artificial intelligence to be much better at image and video understanding and image generation because it's still, quote, partially blind. During the event, Musk talked about combining Grok with Tesla's Optimus robot so that it can interact with the real world. The most important safety thing for AI is for it to be truth-seeking, Musk said. He likened AI to a super genius child who will eventually outsmart you, but which you can shape to be truthful and honorable if you instill it with the right values. Now, what Musk did not talk about is Grok's recent turn towards anti-Semitism. In some recent responses to users on X, Grok spewed out anti-Semitic tropes, praised Hitler, and posted what seems to be the text version of the Roman salute. Musk did respond to a post on X about the issue, blaming the problem on rogue users. Back in January, Samsung teased an all-new Galaxy Z trifold device, but no mention of it was made during its Unpacked event yesterday. However, the company now says that it does indeed plan to release a smartphone with 3 displays by the end of the year. Last month, Samsung teased the Galaxy Z Fold 7 Ultra, but the smartphone that it showed in an image appeared to have just 2 screens, like other Z Fold models, and that made everybody wonder what would be Ultra with the device, as the new Galaxy Z Fold 7 has most of the Galaxy S25 Ultra's key features. Other rumors have it that the trifold device could be called the Galaxy G Fold due to the hinge's shape. Samsung would not be the first to market with a trifold phone. Huawei introduced the Mate XT, an accordion-style device that starts at an eye-watering $2,800. OpenAI is said to be almost ready to unleash its own web browser, which could be out in the wild within weeks, according to Reuters sources the company is aiming to more deeply integrate its services into users' work and personal lives, and the browser is part of that strategy, as is its push into hardware. Naturally, the browser is slated to have a ChatGPT-style chatbot baked in. OpenAI is reportedly looking to use the browser to capture more user data, a strategy that has worked out to Google's benefit with Chrome. The browser is also expected to have agentic AI features, such as Operator, which are billed as tools that can carry out actions, such as booking reservations, on a user's behalf. Having direct access to information like web browsing data may make it easier for OpenAI to pull that off. The browser is said to be designed to keep many interactions within an AI chatbot interface rather than directing users to websites. As with Google's AI overviews, this could dissuade people from clicking through to the sources of information that the likes of ChatGPT rely on, potentially depriving website operators of valuable traffic. If OpenAI does start offering users access to its own browser, it would be following Perplexity, which released a browser with agentic AI functions on Wednesday. That browser, Comet, is currently only available to those with a $200 per month Perplexity Max subscription. Opera also released a fully agentic browser back in May. While ChatGPT has more than 500 million weekly active users that OpenAI can market its browser to, the company will face a tough battle if it truly wants to challenge Chrome, which is estimated to have more than 3 billion users. As it happens, OpenAI's browser is reportedly built on Chromium, Google's open-source code on which Chrome, Comet, Microsoft Edge, and Opera run. Reports last year suggested that OpenAI may build its own browser after hiring 2 former Google execs who helped create Chrome. Google has long tapped into data garnered through Chrome to help with ad targeting. However, the Department of Justice late last year said it wanted Google to sell off Chrome. A judge ruled early in 2024 that Google was a monopolist in the search sector and that it violated the Sherman Act. Google plans to appeal the ruling. OpenAI has said that were Google forced to sell off Chrome, it would be interested in snapping up the world's most popular browser. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Mariella Moon, Steve Dent, and Chris Holt, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.